A London filmmaker has claimed that his latest project has been shunned by a cinema in Peckham. He accused the Peckamplex of not targeting or encouraging minority audiences, saying the times they will show his new film, Looking for Love, aren't suitable. Let's take a quick look at the film.
I just think black men are scared of black women.
If he does one little something, bruv, he's just done a big doo-doo. But it's not even a big doo-doo. He's not even farted yet.
I'm not sharing nothing. That's why I'm a big girl. I ain't sharing chicken, I ain't sharing wedding cake, I ain't sharing man, I ain't sharing jack.
Now, I ain't talking about one of those tide me over kind of snacks. You know, those takeaway, available 24 hours a day, but more likely to arrive at night type of snacks.
So I'm kind of like the woman in my relationship. I'll be real.
You can cook for me, you can lie down for me, but I'm going to get up and see as many women as I want. There's so many young women out there happy to accept that.
Award-winning director and creator of that film, Menelik Shabazz, joins us this lunchtime. Thank you so much for coming in. Just give us a sense, kind of give us a flavour there of your film, but your latest film, tell us what it's about.
The title's Looking for Love. It's about relationships, the different aspects of relationship from a kind of humorous point of view and also a very serious point of view. It explores themes like baggage that we carry from relationship to relationship, what is love, what is sex and issues and some taboo subjects around sex. And it's really voices that have not really been heard before around this kind of subject.
Yeah, you often, you know, your history in making films often touches and gives people voices that perhaps didn't have a loud enough voice before. You are trying to attract a minority audience back to the cinema. How have you found that hard in recent times? Okay.
The issues that I have in terms of my films is that there was a kind of narrow perception of the audience. I mean, yes, my core audiences are black audiences, but I reach out for much wider audiences as well. And I find that with my films, it's targeted to just certain areas. And so I'm not given the kind of opportunity to kind of allow the film to reach bigger audiences in London and outside. And so with this film, we have 11 screens showing the films that include the Odeons and The View and Tricycle and the Picture House in Ritzy and Hackney. And so, we also have some screenings in the Midlands as well. But I feel that my films and especially black filmmakers do not get the encouragement in the cinemas that their work deserves. And I think my previous film, The Story of Lovers Rock, did very well in a number of cinemas, and many of those cinemas have come back. And that included the Peckamplex. And so, so my concerns are that the audience that I bring into the cinemas are not given enough space for their stories to be heard, or enough screens that allow that story to be heard.
Well, just because we have mentioned Peckamplex by name, they have issued a statement in regards to this, and the directors of them said that they regret any upset resulting from misunderstandings relating to our plans to screen Mr. Menelik Shabazz's new film, Looking for Love. The facts are that in July, the film's distributor Verve Pictures invited us to a screening, Looking for Love, in late August. We offered to take the film at the beginning of September. We're still awaiting response from Verve, and at no point have we declined to release it. We have screened some films of some of your earlier work, and we are proud of our multi-ethnic audience, board of directors and group employees. So what do you make to those statements there?
Very interesting. The situation is that my distributors wrote to the Peckamplex, who were kind of dragging their feet because they had seen the film for a while and hadn't come back, and we were concerned. And then my distributor had said that the film targets a African Caribbean audience, to which the booker responded to say, well, our audience has changed recently and that we can only offer you off times. So that was really where I think it all started, because then why do you make that kind of statement? If you are multicultural and you're targeting different types of audiences, why are you making a statement which says our audience has changed recently? Okay. And so that's kind of where it kind of all picked up, and it's a shame that they haven't addressed that point. And that's really where it all started from, because then the concerns are, who is this audience that has changed, and who are they, and where does that how does that address the my audience? because clearly the statement is saying, well, your audience is not quite, you know, we moved on, and we'll give you these little off times.